Differentiation means tailoring instruction to meet individual needs. Whether teachers differentiate content, process, products, or the learning environment, the use of ongoing assessment and flexible grouping makes this a successful approach to instruction. At its most basic level, differentiation consists of the efforts of teachers to respond to variance among learners in the classroom. Whenever a teacher reaches out to an individual or small group to vary his or her teaching in order to create the best learning experience possible, that teacher is differentiating instruction. Teachers can differentiate at least 4 classroom elements based on student readiness, interest, or learning profile. These 4 elements include content, process, products, and the learning environment. Content: what the student needs to learn or how the student will get access to the information. Content can be differentiated in the following ways: using reading materials at varying readability levels, putting text materials on tape, using spelling or vocabulary lists at readiness levels of students, presenting ideas through both auditory and visual means, using reading buddies, and meeting with small groups to reteach an idea or skill for struggling learners, or to extend thinking or skills of advanced learners. Process: activities in which the students engage in order to make sense of or master the content. Process can be differentiated in the following ways: using tiered activities through which all learners work with the same important understandings and skills but proceed with different levels of support, challenge, or complexity. Providing interest centers that encourage students to explore subsets of the class topic of particular interest to them. Developing personal agendas to be completed either during specific agenda time or as students complete other work early. Offering manipulatives or other hands-on supports for students who need them, and by varying the length of time a student may take to complete a task in order to provide additional support for a struggling learner or to encourage an advanced learner to pursue a topic of greater depth. Products: culminating projects that ask the student to rehearse, apply, and extend what he or she learned in a unit. Examples of differentiating products include giving students options of how to express required learning, using rubrics that match and extend students' varied skill levels, allowing students to work alone or in small groups on their products, and encouraging students to create their own product assignments as long as the assignments contain required elements. Learning environment: the way the classroom works and feels. Examples to differentiate the learning environment include making sure there are places in the room to work quietly and without distraction, as well as places that invite student collaboration. Providing materials that reflect a variety of cultures and home settings. Setting out clear guidelines for independent work that matches individual needs. Developing routines that allow students to help when teachers are busy with other students and cannot help them immediately, and helping students understand that some learners need to move around to learn, while others do better sitting quietly. Students vary in many ways and make differentiated instruction a great idea for teachers. These include readiness, interest, and the learner profile. When differentiating readiness, a teacher constructs assignments or provides learning choices at different levels. When a teacher differentiates interest, a teacher needs to enhance the curriculum and help student learning by introducing engaging topics. Differentiating learning profiles, a teacher should address learning styles, student talent, or intelligence profiles. Meeting in teams is a great problem-solving technique to help meet students' needs. One approach to this is the Response to Intervention Model, or RTI. In Tier 1 of RTI, all students receive high-quality instruction, are screened periodically, and are provided small groups to be closely monitored if necessary. In Tier 2, students not making adequate progress are provided with intensive classroom instruction to meet their individualized needs. In Tier 3 of RTI, students receive individualized interventions that target the student's skill deficits. Students who do not achieve progress at desired levels are then referred to special education services. Students all have different learning styles, needs, and interests, and need to be engaged in order to find learning exciting as well as interesting. As a teacher, it is important to provide differentiated instruction so that all students have the opportunity to learn and become successful in their academic pursuits.